Hi students, today's class we are going to discuss that another way to convert the name into chemical formula. This is also one of the another way. First we have to split that name into two. Here sodium carbonate, split that. Here that sodium and carbonate. First one represent that positive ion. Okay. So here what is the symbol of sodium? Na plus. Right here Na plus. And carbonate. What is the symbol for carbonate? CO3 2 minus, isn't it? So right here near that carbonate CO3 2 minus, isn't it? And next fourth step, first step we have to write the symbol Na and the symbol of carbonate is CO3. Okay, and next valency or charge. Here what is the charge? Plus is there, so 1 plus. There is no number means here it denote 1, here it denote 2 minus. Next interchange the number alone, don't consider that charge. Here you interchange only that number. Now you get Na 2 CO3. Okay, so only one CO3 is there. CO3 is a polyatomic ion, so we always put inside that bracket. Here only one CO3 is there, so we need not to put inside the bracket. Now the formula is Na2CO3. Okay, like that silver nitrate also, split that silver nitrate into two. Here it represent a positive ion should be first and negative ion should be that second. Silver nitrate. First we have to write the symbol for silver. What is the symbol for? Ag plus. Ag plus. And nitrate, what is the symbol for nitrate here? Nitrate is NO3 minus. Right here by using pencil you write near that. Okay, and next we have to follow the fourth step. First symbol for that, symbol for silver is Ag, here NO3. And what is the charge? There is no number, that represent plus 1 plus. Okay, here there is no number, it represent 1 is there, so 1 minus. And next cross multiply. Here NO3 is a polyatomic ion, but you have that here only one NO3 is there, so we write as it is AgNO3. This is the silver nitrate. This is another method, okay, by using charge. In previous class we have discussed by using that valency we can find that. It is also one of the method. Next zinc sulfate, split a pencil, zinc and sulfate. First is a positive ion, second is a negative ion. So first always metal. What is the symbol for zinc? Symbol for zinc is Zn2 plus. Okay, right here near the name you write by. Okay, sulfate. What is that sulfate? Here sulfide not, sulfate. So SO4 2 minus. SO4 2 minus. By using pencil only you can write it. And next fourth step, write the symbol Zn SO4. Okay, and next we have to write the charge. What is the charge of Zn2 plus? What is the charge of SO4 minus 2 minus? Next step, interchange. Okay, SO4 is a polyatomic ion. More than one polyatomic ion is there, so we can put inside the bracket. So we get Zn twice SO4 2. Inside the bracket we put SO4 twice. Here same number is there, so we can strike out the number. Finally we get Zn SO4. This is the formula for zinc sulfate. Okay, like that. Next here magnesium hydroxide. By using pencil, we split into that name into two half, magnesium and hydroxide. What is the symbol for magnesium? What is that? Mg2 plus. And hydroxide, what is it? Hydroxide, OH minus, right near the name. Magnesium Mg2 plus and hydroxide OH minus. Okay, and next we have to follow the steps. Mg, and write the symbol, first step OH, and write the charge, second step. Charge of Mg is 2 plus, charge of OH is minus, that means 1 minus. Next, interchanging the charge number alone, don't consider that charge. Now we get Mg, OH is a polyatomic ion, it can 2 OH is there, so we put inside the bracket. This is the formula for magnesium hydroxide. Okay, and next one, ammonium hydroxide. Here the first is represent the positive ion. Student, keep on your mind, first one is always positive ion, the second part is a negative ion. First ammonium and this hydroxide. First ammonium, what is it? Ammonium is under the category of polyatomic ion, NH4 plus ammonium. And hydroxide, what is that? Hydroxide symbol OH minus, right near by using pencil. Ammonium NH4 plus and hydroxide OH minus. And what is the first step? Write the symbol. Symbol for ammonium ion is NH4. Symbol for hydroxide ion is OH. And what is the charge? Here there is no number, so plus 1. Here hydroxide there is no number, so minus 1. Okay, next step we have to interchange the number. Okay, here both are polyatomic ions. NH4 is also polyatomic ion, OH is also polyatomic ion, but no problem, here only one is there, so we can write NH4 OH. Okay, this is the symbol for ammonium hydroxide. Next, ammonium sulfate. So by using pencil, we divide the name into two half. Ammonium sulfate, first is a positive ion, second one is a negative ion. What is the symbol for ammonium? What is the symbol and charge for ammonium ion? NH4 plus. So write NH4 plus. By using pencil, you can write NH4 sulfate. What is the symbol for sulfate? SO4 2 minus, right near SO4 2 minus. Okay, then we have to follow the 4 steps. First one, write the symbol NH4 and SO4, and next second step is to write the charge or valency. Here we denote the charge, plus 1. What is the charge? 2 minus. And next step, interchanging, both are polyatomic ion. Here after interchanging, ammonium get twice, so we put inside the bracket NH4 twice. Okay, SO4 is only 1, so there is no problem, we simply represent SO4. Okay, so this is the one of the method to represent the convert the name into chemical formula by using the charge. Okay, and next convert the chemical formula into name. Okay, students, I previously I told that first one is a positive ion, second one is always negative ion. Okay, first we have to identify the name of positive ion. Okay, and we can write that negative ion name as it is. First one, Na. What is the name of Na here? What is the name? Na. Na is a positive ion. I already told that name. First name should be indicate the positive ion. Second name should indicate the negative ion. First name is here sodium. So what is the name of Na? Sodium. So we can write sodium. And Cl. So first one is a positive and second part is a negative. So what is the name of Cl ion? Chloride. So NaCl, sodium chloride. Here also first we have to find out that positive ion here CaCO3. Metals are always positive. Here what is the metal present here? Ca. Ca is a positive and the remaining should be negative. Okay. This part is a negative part and this part is a positive part. We know that name is calcium. So we have right. And next CO3. What is the name for CO3? It is a negative ion. What is the name for CO3 here? Carbonate. Okay. So that name is calcium carbonate. And next here third sum CaHCO3 twice is there. I told you first you have to find out the positive ion. Here what is the positive ion? Metals are always positive. Here what is the metal? Ca. So this is the positive. Remaining part should be negative. Okay. So what is the name of Ca? Calcium. And that remaining part HCO3 means what? Find out. By using this table we can find what is that HCO3. Here HCO3, what name? Hydrogen carbonate. Okay. So first we learn the table very well. After that we can do it easily. Calcium hydrogen carbonate. First we write the positive ion name, then it is followed by negative ion name. Okay. So and next case Al2SO4 thrice. Okay. Here what is a positive ion? Here first you identified what is the metal present here. Aluminium. So it should be positive and the remaining portion should be negative. First we write the name of positive ion. You have followed by negative ion name. Okay. So we know that Al is a aluminium. Here we no need to consider that number. We know that name alone. SO4. What is meant by SO4? What is that SO4 means? Sulfate. So, aluminium sulfate. Okay, this is the name. No need to consider here 3 is there, here 2 is there, no problem. Don't consider that. We know that positive ion name. Positive ion and its name. Remaining part should be negative, so we can easily identify the negative name. And next KOH. This case. First we have to identify the positive ion. Okay. So here what is the positive ion present in it? We don't know means we identify the metal. Metal is a positive. So here potassium is a metal. So it should be positive and remaining portion is a negative. Write the name of positive ion. After that write the name of negative ion. Okay. Positive ion name. K means what? K means what? So potassium. Okay. And next OH. What does that OH represent? Remaining portion should be considered as the whole negative ion. That means hydroxide. Isn't it? So potassium hydroxide. And next MgOH twice. Don't consider that number. First you have to find out that positive ion. Here what is a positive ion? No need to identify means first you identify the metal. What metal present in it? Magnesium. Or otherwise first one is the positive and remaining portion is negative. Okay. So Mg is positive and remaining portions negative. First we have to write the name of positive and next we follow that name of negative ion. Okay. So here 2 is there. Don't consider that. Only we know that negative ion name alone. Mg means what? Mg means magnesium, isn't it? And OH. OH means what? It indicates what? Hydroxide. Okay. So magnesium hydroxide is the name. First we have to identify positive. or simply memorize that first one is the positive and remaining portions are negative, or otherwise simply metals are positive, remaining portions are negative. Okay, so this is the simplest way to do this kind of exercise. And next one is that find out the number of atoms. Here don't consider about the ions. Ions are not relating in this topic. Here you only find out number of atoms alone. How many atoms are there? That is the point. No need to confuse with ions. Okay, here you know that calcium and chlorine. Only two kind of atoms are there. One is a calcium atom and another one is a chlorine atom. So calcium, already told in previous classes, subscript represent the number of atoms. Okay, here two kind of atoms are there. One is a calcium atom, another kind is a chlorine atom. Okay, here only there is no number after calcium, so only one calcium atom. And chlorine, after 2 is there, it represents 2 chlorine atoms are there, so totally 3. And like that HCl also, here first you have to identify what are the atoms present in it. Here H and Cl. H and Cl. There is no subscript after hydrogen, so only one. Chlorine after also there is no subscript, so only one. Totally in HCl 2 atoms are there. Like that KNO3. Here what are the atoms present in it? Don't consider that ions, only that atoms. Here K represent that atom potassium, N represent that atom nitrogen, O represent oxygen atom. Okay, so K after there is no subscript, so only one K potassium is there. And N after also there is no subscript, it indicate only one nitrogen atom. Oxygen after oxygen after number 3 is there, that means 3 oxygen atom present in it. Totally 5 atoms are present in KNO3. Okay, like that H2SO4. Here first you have to find out what are the atoms present in it. Here hydrogen, yes, don't consider that ion. Here we can focus only that atoms alone. What are the atoms? How many atoms? That's alone. Here S represent sulfur atom, O represent oxygen atom. Okay, so how many hydrogen atoms are there? 1, 2 hydrogen. Yes, after there is no number, it indicate only one sulfur is present. Oxygen after 4, that number 4 indicate that represent 4 oxygen atoms are there. Totally 7 atoms present in H2SO4. Okay, next one CaCO3. First, what are the types of atom present in it? First one Ca. Ca means what? Calcium. And C means carbon. O means oxygen. So 3 varieties of atoms present in it. How many calcium? Ca after there is no number, it indicate only one calcium. And carbon after also there is no number, it indicate only one carbon. Oxygen after it's indicate 3 is there, so 3 oxygen atom. Totally 5 atoms present in CaC. And next see the case PO4 3 minus. Here also how many number of atoms only question asked. Here 2 kinds of atoms are there. P represent phosphorus. Okay, O represent oxygen atom. Okay, so how many phosphorus are there? P after there is no number, it indicate only one phosphorus. O after 4 is there, so it indicate 4 oxygen atoms present in it. Totally 5. Here don't consider about the charge. Okay, see only that subscript, don't see that superscript. Okay, number of atoms means it indicates number of atoms and what are the types of atoms present in it. That only see. Don't confuse with ions. This is that another topic. Find the number of atom is another topic. It is differ from ions. Okay. Here only consider the atoms and the types of atoms. Okay. Thank you.